all-knowing and all-powerful, starting with the elderly wolf uncle chapter 37. As for the others, they also fell silent, secretly comparing the three mysteries and the riddles in their hearts. Then he was surprised to find that the answer Chen Tian said was completely correct. But these three answers don't seem to have anything to do with the mayor. Catwoman saw that the teenager guessed the three answers, and she felt a little admired in her heart, but she still had some doubts on her mouth. The family may be referring to Gotham City, and the one who regards Gotham City as a writer is the popular man of these 2 days, Harvey Dent. Chen Tian's expression remained calm and unchanged in the face of the questioning, and he said, "Of course, if this alone is not accurate enough, then there are 2 other mysteries." Quote, "White corresponds to Harvey Dante's favorite suit color, and the nightmare means to kill him. Plunge Gotham into chaos." Chen Tian said a lot in one breath. These answers are all based on what he saw on the way here, perhaps because he has the mental ability of a professor and has greatly improved his IQ. The people on the other side became more and more silent as he spoke, lost in thought, and the shock on their faces became more and more obvious. Especially Gordon. He knew that the Gotham Police Department had gathered a group of veteran police officers with many years of criminal investigation experience. And they had not been able to guess what the Riddler was thinking. As a result, this problem was so easily solved by an 18-year-old boy. "It seems that I still underestimated you. In addition to being particularly able to fight, I didn't expect you to have such a terrifying ability to solve cases. If those old officers of the Gotham Police Department stood in front of you, I am afraid they would be so ashamed that they would want to commit suicide." Gordon was immediately full of praise for Chen Tian's wonderful performance and marveled one after another. Subsequently, he quickly reported the target of the Riddler to the police department, and asked him to quickly send someone to protect Harvey Dent. What? Harvey Dent is now on his way to the exhibition. Gordon, who had just had a clue because he solved the riddle, heard the situation on the other end of the phone, and his face suddenly became difficult again. "Okay, I see. Anyway, try to send someone over." Gordon hung up the phone in a low mood, his expression uneasy. If something happens to Dante, it will be a huge blow to Gotham. The Riddler can strike at any time. And now Harvey Dent is in a situation without adequate protection, and it is likely that the Riddler chose the time to attack. Quote, after Chen Tian on the side learned the current situation, he slowly frowned. "There is no time, let's go directly. After all, we are the closest place to the art exhibition." At this point, the rest of the people looked at each other and felt that he had a point. "Let's go. We don't have any more time to waste." "Bruce," Wayne said with a deep breath. And Catwoman just finished Chen Tian's words, her beautiful eyes flashed a strange light to look at him, and she didn't refute it again. Thereupon, several people hurried to the location of Dante. Chapter 46, The Riddler. You only have 60 seconds. It's night. Above the sky, the moon is bright and the stars are rare, and the silver moon is like a hook, quietly sprinkling the whole world like water and moonlight. At this time, a grand painting exhibition was being held in the Gotham City Center Art Gallery. The organizers invited many important artists, politicians, business tycoons and other big names. Harvey Dante, as one of the figures in the limelight in Gotham City recently, naturally includes it. As a guest speaker, he brought his sister Jessica to this art exhibition that can be called a Gotham extravaganza. End the speech with one guest after another. Soon it will be Harvey's turn in the finale. Dent takes the stage. "Everyone, it's an honor to meet you here tonight." He stood behind the podium, his white suit was straight, his hair was meticulously combed, and he was full of smiles. Looking at the enthusiastic audience in the audience, there was an inexplicable success in my heart. The purpose of attending this exhibition tonight is to increase his popularity in Gotham and to meet high society people. After all, he has been away from the city for many years, and now he still has to rely on tough social means to get support. Therefore, he attaches great importance to tonight's exhibition, and the people invited are all well-known people. And while the exhibition is going on, Chen Tian's group, who was only a few blocks away, had already arrived, and ignored the security at the entrance of the exhibition hall, and rushed directly into the room. Damn it, this group of people are crazy. The security guards behind them who tried unsuccessfully to stop them stared at their backs and cursed angrily. The guests in the venue were also instantly attracted to the attention. What are these people doing? Ladies beware, stay away from that group of crazy people. For a while, because of the arrival of Chen Tian and others, the venue fell into an uproar. Gentlemen, please listen to me. Now this venue is very dangerous, and it may soon be a terrorist attack. In order to ensure the safety of your life, please leave here as soon as possible. Although Gordon, as a police detective, had to use unconventional means to enter because of his gaffe, he still did not forget his duty, took out the police badge and shouted, "I hope to spread the current situation as quickly as possible." As soon as his words came out, the expressions of the people around him suddenly became frightened, and they exclaimed one after another, not knowing whether to believe him or not for a while. "I vouch for my honor as a police detective." Gordon noticed the situation in the field and added loudly, "Detective Gordon, I don't know why you brought a few strangely dressed people to disrupt the order of the exhibition and create panic." Harvey on stage. Dent kept his face composed, feeling very full of interruptions in his speech. "You did this without evidence." Quote, "And I trust the security services and assure everyone that there will be no accidents tonight." Tonight's exhibition invited many well-known people. Harvey Dent has put a lot of effort into security, and it costs a lot of money on security alone. How can a police officer's words end? In that case, the money and energy he invested was in vain. I can think that you deliberately embarrassed me by disrespecting me. Harvey Dent continued angrily. Gordon heard this and knew that his move was to provoke Harvey Dante. But now was not the time to think about these side issues, and he continued to shout, "There will be an attack here soon. Please leave as soon as possible." Quote, "Otherwise, it won't be long before everyone leaves alive." In fact, most of the people present were Gotham characters with heads and faces. I have had some contact with the Gotham Police Department and know Detective Gordon. Seeing him so resolute at this time, many people began to wonder in their hearts for a while whether the terrorist attack in the other party's mouth was true or false. There are also people who are more desperate, holding that they would rather believe it or not, and they have begun to prepare to leave. And Harvey on stage. Dent also stopped talking, his face gloomy. However, Chen Tian next to him suddenly shook his head. "It's late." "Chen, what do you mean by this?" When Bruce and Gordon heard this, they were surprised. Could it be that the other party found something? Click, click. However, they didn't have time to ask, and the originally brightly lit hall instantly fell into darkness. Countless ladies suddenly let out long, thin screams. "Shit, are terrorist attacks real? Damn it, what the hell is going on here? Fuck, fuck." Everyone fell into a panic, and the cursing continued. Damn. Harvey on stage. Dante also realized that the situation was not good, and stepped down to protect his panicked sister Jessica next to him. "Everyone, please listen to the question, this will be a grand guessing scene." Then, a strange voice suddenly sounded, overshadowing all the chaos and noise in the hall, and fell in the ears of everyone present. Boom. The sound falls instantly. A light hit the wall,